Greetings. Hello, everyone. This is Megan from the Honeypot Durham. I wanted to test this live thing out and see what it's all about. Yes, God. So I'm going to be doing a lot more live broadcasts talking about a variety of things. One of my favorite topics is perspective alchemy and talking about the way that we choose to perceive life and the things that happen to us and the things around us and the people and the dynamics. The Honeypot Durham is a small business dedicated to holistic health, and that includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic, psychological health. And so we know that that starts within because we are everything that's outside and manifesting and showing in our life is a representation of what's showing internally within us. So, like I said, I just wanted to come on and say hey and see what this was all about, see how I look. I look all right. I look okay. Yes, God. So the Honeypot Durham is, I specialize in something called yoni steaming or vaginal steaming, which is where it's actually an ancient tradition where herbs and medicinal plants were gathered and boiled, and the steam that was created, releasing the medicinal vapors, was set under the reproductive area. Yes, God, the honeypot. And it helped with all types of things, menstrual irregularities in terms of periods. It helped with childbirth. Now I can say for my clients, I know that it helps with managing fibroids, managing endometriosis, managing fertility. I've had several success stories on fertility from using my herbs. So I am so excited. I'm a new entrepreneur. It's been about a little bit over a year that I have been completely living and creating and generating my currency on my own without anyone writing me a check. Well, a couple people wrote me checks. That's not true. I've got some checks now. I'm not opposed to checks. As a matter of fact, I would like more checks. So I wanted to come on and say hello. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and share this on Facebook and see if I can get any of my people on here to just have a little conversation. And I'm actually going to go ahead and go live on Insta as well. So that I can get some engagement and get some topics. So I'm really good at speaking, like impromptu. So that's what I'm going to start to do. Yes, God. Yes, God. Let's stick to our strengths. Yes, God. Okay. So I'm getting set up over here on my Insta. Jason Journey, I would love for you to be kind and loving with words and sounds. What? You know what? I don't want to hear that. Yes, God. Can I get a yes, God? They don't want to give me a yes, God. That's all right. Hello, everyone. So I am live streaming on both YouTube and Instagram. And let me go ahead and share this LinkedIn. Where can I do this at? I don't know. Okay, share it. Grab it. Yes, God. Come and talk to me. I really want to. Hello, all my Instagram honeys. I'm also on YouTube Live. I'm trying this out, seeing what's really good. So I would love to make this a routine. a habit even. Yes, God. So I hope everyone's had an amazing Thursday, and that you have been able to be proactive and not reactive in whatever you've experienced today. And I hope you've been able to stay in the present moment as much as possible and not dwell too much in the past or worry too much about the future. Yes, God, because we don't want to be wasting our presents, because there's a lot of presents around if we stay in the present. Ooh, y'all see what I did with that? Yes, God. Yes, God. So I have more boobs showing over here on Instagram, but that's okay. So this is just kind of a quick Q&A. If anyone has any questions on either platform, I would love to answer and talk with y'all. Come on. There you go. You can do it. There's nothing to it. Just do it. Yes, God. There we go. All right. I guess that's a no. You know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to test the limits, of course, and see if I can go live from Facebook. I feel like because the camera on my computer is using, YouTube is using it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Okay. Go live. Here we go. Let's see. Wow, this is amazing. So I can go live from YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the same time. Wow, that's amazing. Yes, God. How soon after your cycle ends can you start steaming? So you can start steaming immediately after your cycle ends. Yes, God. You can start steaming immediately. Now, ideally, as far as monthly maintenance for steaming, it's recommended to steam the week before your period starts. And that will really facilitate an experience that is probably a lot easier than you're used to and that we're used to. And I'm so grateful I had someone who purchased some steams for her teenage daughter today. And I thought that was amazing because, I mean, why not give the gift of a non, painful cycle? Because I remember when I was a teenager, my cycles were debilitating. Like I literally would go home from school because I was in so much pain. Like I would want to be bent over, kind of like in the fetal position in a hot bath. And so it would have been really amazing to have something like this at the time. I would definitely steam with your daughters. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Steam with them because, and so I guess I can kind of touch on this a bit. Steaming is definitely has a lot of physical benefits. There are, it helps with cramps. It helps with, dissolving cysts and fibroids. It helps with a lot of different things. What I find is one of the most crucial and beneficial things that it helps with is an energetic release and emotional release. Hi, Sacred Shaman Medicine. And then there's just a mind-body connection that happens with steaming and really connecting with yourself. I think especially in adolescence is really important. Hi, Miss Melody Rambling. Yes, God. Wow. So this is amazing. Like YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I love technology. Yes. Thank you, Age of Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarian Energy, for all these technological advances and the fact that we can connect and bring together the whole world just by clicking a few buttons. Yes, God. Yes, God. But sorry, I went off on a tangent. But yes, it's definitely beneficial for teenagers. As soon as menstruation starts, and for some people, like I started menstruating when I was 9 years old. So I know that that's not the same for everyone. Some people are younger than that. Some people are, into their teenage and even early 20s before they begin to menstruate. I would recommend the Transform blend for cycles and managing the PMS symptoms and managing the cramps and managing like the blood clotty flow. And a lot of times, what can happen is when you first initially steam, sometimes there can be usually most times there's a it's a very easy experience once you steam and then have your first cycle. Sometimes what happens is if you have a lot of stagnant cellular growth that's built up in your uterine lining from cycles or childbirth or different things that we experience as women, your initial cycle can be a little bit more painful, or painful if it maybe wasn't that way before, just because your uterine lining is releasing, and that is a lot of work for the perineal tissue and muscles to release that. So it could be something that um, might be a little bit unpleasant. I've only gotten that feedback literally from like one or two people. Um, Everyone else is raves about it, and they rave about how wonderful their cycle is after they've steamed. If they've steamed for a few cycles and then they don't steam, they really kind of get a contrast and they're like, oh my God, I got to steam every month. So, and then again, of course, steaming is a tool, but nutrition is really huge in just health in general, overall health. So we really want to make sure that we're consuming and taking in things that are nutrient dense and that are feeding us life versus death. Yes, God. See if Facebook, nobody's on Facebook. That's okay. Yes, God. All right. So again, I just wanted to come on here briefly and just say hello to everyone and kind of test out these different platforms. What? Here comes my son, Jace. Mommy's recording and talking to my friends. Can you say hello?
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Jace.
Your name is Jace. How old are you, Jace?
I'm 5.
Oh my God. What do you like to do?
I like playing with my dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs.
What else? Did you fart? Wow. You came over here with that? IUD. So Mrs. Bree Jones. Silly boy. So it is not recommended to steam with the IUD. I say it's the client's discretion. And the reason why it's not is because steaming causes the uterus to contract, and it could contract and squeeze the IUD out. So I have had clients, like I said, that have steamed and they have not experienced any adverse things, but I think the general rule of thumb is not to, unless you're willing to. Hi, Tressa. Yes, God. To not, unless you're willing. Jace. No, God. No, God. No, God. No, God. Not while mommy's recording. Yes, God. What are you doing? Jace, come here.
Oh, I just put my head inside there.
No,
That was stuck.
don't do that.
I was trying to get.
Don't put your head inside there, Jace. Stay out of my. Can you stay out the honey pot area? That is not a playroom. Mommy has told you that a lot. Yes, God. Yes, God. Okay, let me go back over to YouTube and see. This is so cool, man. This is so cool that I'm streaming on 3 platforms right now. Okay, Mrs. Bree Jones. I definitely understand that. And there are natural ways. Oops. There are natural ways that you can prevent pregnancy. The rhythm method, keeping track of your basal temperature, making sure you're not ovulating. But, different things work for different people. So if you feel like that is working for you without harming you, then I would say stick with it. I personally did not have a good experience with IUD, but that's a video for another day. I actually still conceived with an IUD. I had an ectopic pregnancy, which was not fun at all. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go. I definitely have some things I need to take care of. I hope everyone has an amazing evening. I hope I'm sending so much love and appreciation and positivity to anyone who views any of these videos. As my intention is for you to be well and be happy and be prosperous. And that goes for everyone. Yes, God. George was on top of the television. Daddy Big's glasses are not there.